Hi all, it's Palest Blue, but you guys can call me Harry, or these days you really should be calling me Harry. I haven't been playing COD for quite some time now. Indeed, I haven't uploaded a video quite some time now. But recently I sort of was clearing out some old computers, clearing out some stuff, and came across a load of gameplays that I never got around to uploading when I was sort of actively playing COD. This is one of them. In fact, it's been so long since I'd really thought about gameplays or played COD or anything that I actually had to check what map this was on, or the name of this map. But it's this is Hardpoint on Hijacked, and actually I think I played this game quite early on in my Call of Duty kind of career, so to speak, or at least on Black Ops 2. Because you can tell here that I'm using extended mag, and for the majority of the time I was playing Black Ops 2, I was sort of using long barrel and quick draw on the MSMC. But here, yeah, got extended mags, and it's quite good gameplay. As I say, it was floating about on my hard drive. It seems a shame in general not to upload some of the gameplays I got on my hard drive. So the reason why I'm here really is to sort of announce that I'm going to be putting a load of these gameplays on YouTube for the first time over the coming I'd say couple of weeks to a month, sort of an archive series basically. I've got some games of Black Ops 2, some games of Modern Warfare, some games of Call of Duty 4 even, so lots of content to upload. I won't be commentating all of it, I probably won't be commentating much of it, but an exciting thing to look forward to is that I am due to do a dual commentary with Craig Fellows, who I used to play with a lot. You'll have seen him in a lot of my videos, and some of you perhaps will have actually watched his videos too, as we did quite a few dual commentaries, so you can find those sort of on my channel still. But I've got footage from a session that he and I played on Call of Duty 4, and I thought that sort of offered a nice pretext for him and I kind of getting together and producing another video. So that will be coming up certainly, I'd say over the next kind of couple of weeks. But in the meantime, I'm going to just slowly upload gameplays. As I say, some of them will be commentated, some of them will not be. I think some of these games are quite enjoyable to watch on the basis that they have quite high kill death spreads. Obviously, back when I was uploading my gameplays, I did put sort of my very best ratio gameplays on this channel. But I think I noticed that as I'm looking at some of the later gameplays that I've got saved, as time went by, I started to care a little bit less about KD, a bit more about playing very aggressively. I'm trying to go for lots of kills, and you can see things are really starting to ramp up in this match now after quite a slow start actually. And this ends up being quite an aggressive gameplay. So a lot of the gameplays that I'm going to be uploading are sort of on the aggressive side of things, public matches, sort of rushing at spawns, getting up some kill streaks, getting lots of kills, and rather than very solid like 20 for 2, 25 for 2 type gameplay. We could be looking more sort of hopefully 70 kills, 10 deaths, quite aggressive, quite good to watch gameplays. Well, I think just attest to sort of how much fun it was to play these games back in the day. In fact, that does bring me on to one of the main things I wanted to pick up on now, which is that the reason for not uploading all this time is not because I'm not interested in uploading at all anymore or anything like that, but simply stopped playing Call of Duty and other priorities came along. But when again I found my old computer with all these gameplays on, I was quite excited to upload something again and to sort of just fill out my YouTube channel with the gameplay that I hadn't uploaded hitherto. So a very brief note on what's going on with me. I mean, part of the interest of these gameplays back in the day when I did them, and indeed watched many YouTube Call of Duty commentators, was not only the gameplay itself, though that was certainly the starting point, but what people were doing with their lives and learning about the lives of commentators, and you sort of become invested in them. So in the name of that tradition, I have when I was uploading videos, I was at university. I was probably in the third year of university the last time I uploaded a commentated video, at least. Maybe I've uploaded one or two since then, but I don't necessarily think so. Now I've actually finished. Pleased to hear I did a doctorate at University of Southampton. That's now complete, and currently at this point looking to find some sort of research role in academia. So I've finished my studying very recently, and it was in the course of that doctorate that I was sort of started to play other games, focused less on Call of Duty, got very much into like poker for a while, Currently these days playing a bit of Scrabble, playing a bit of Settlers of Catan, sort of board games really. So board games are what I'm enjoying at the moment, and they're good fun. So doesn't mean though that I wouldn't enjoy playing COD again, but it's one of those things you have to sort of get back into. In fact, one of the things I recall from sort of the problem with being at university was that trying to play Call of Duty was that you were at university for half the year, but you also weren't for half of the year. So while I was at university, sort of had very little time to play, and then over the long summer break, I'd play a load of games. My shop would come back, I'd get good at whatever game was, whatever Call of Duty game was currently out. I'd sort of end up playing competitively, that kind of thing. Rinse and repeat year on year. So the difficulty with uni was always trying to keep up the game consistently, and so every time you started playing it again, you'd have to get your shot back and learn the new maps and everything. Always a bit behind. Obviously, always managed because I played a lot of these games, and I used to play them quite a lot during the summer holidays and everything. But it always took a little bit of getting used to every year. But since I started the PhD, I had much less time for getting into these games. Had a short spell of playing Modern Warfare 2 for a while, which I enjoyed. I'm sure I would enjoy them if I played them again, but yeah, it's just a question of time, other priorities, other interests at the moment. I do anticipate that this will probably be the last spate of uploads you'll find on this channel. It's not that I don't foresee myself uploading games ever again, but whether it's Call of Duty ever again, I'm not sure. I think it's quite unlikely, really, but never count anything out. I mean, I didn't think I'd probably ever get around to uploading at all on this channel anymore, and I'm sort of doing it now, so it all remains to be seen. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with the last couple of minutes of this gameplay. As you'll see, it started off slow, but lots of gun kills. This setup of with the airstrikes is very effective. I'm getting lots of kills on hijacks. I'm not sure this is necessarily a great map for the air support, but certainly I don't know if I got lucky or whatever, but seemed to get a fair few kills from it this match. So ended up putting up around 70 kills, not a huge amount of deaths. And looks like I had a great time back in the day when I played it, probably about 4 years ago. I had this gameplay 2014, so maybe even 5 years ago. Anyway, I thank you all for watching, and as I say, more commentaries to come over the next few weeks, including a dual commentary with Craig, so keep an eye peeled for that.
Friendly Hellstorm missile inbound. Orbital VSAT on standby. Hardpoint locked down. Orbital VSAT online. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint identified. Hellstorm missile awaiting orders. Objective parameters obtained.